Oh goodness, what's going on, everybody? It's Austin Turner. I hope you can hear me okay. Let me actually turn it down just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so I wanted to make another video on my Halloween 4 TOTS mask, but I wanted to go a little more in depth and actually just give the mask a full review, since I've actually had it for about a week now, I think. I've had it for a week now, so been staring at it. I've had it on display in my new mask setup I have, which is actually for my YouTube videos, but not filming my YouTube video there today. Sorry. I wanted to do it in some natural lighting. The last video was under some overhead lighting. I wanted to do some direct sunlight, so you guys can really see what we got here. This is, if you haven't seen my other video, this is a rehaul. This is not what you would receive if you were to just buy one directly off of TOTS. Although the one that you'd get directly off of TOTS isn't too far different from this. But I wanted to give another video to it and kind of give my review now that I've had the mask for a good, I'd say a good week. I've had it in my hands a good week, so I think it's a good enough time to reflect and absorb, and I want to talk about all the things I love about this mask and just show it off. Yeah, so here it is. The lighting keeps changing in the camera. I'm sorry about that, depending on the angles. I guess I can kind of hold it. Let me see. Ooh, sorry about the finger. I guess I can hold it like this and start talking. So this mask is like I said, Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 4 mask. I've always wanted a Halloween 4 mask in my collection to represent my collection, and for a while I had an MCS Halloween 4. I had a video on that, I think, at one point, but I took it down, a couple of my videos down, so you know, there's that. But the MCS just wasn't doing it for me. It just wasn't doing it for me at all. I was absolutely not happy with that mask. Didn't think it was that good of an H4. Although I think the MCS is a pretty cool mold, I was not a fan of the finish that it had. I'm not going to name any names, but the artist just, I wasn't really happy with the way that MCS H4 was finished. So I sold it, or traded it, one of the two, I can't remember, but I got rid of it. And also, I have a buddy named James Grimm, and he is looking to sell his MCS H4 as well. So if you are looking for an MCS Halloween 4 or Halloween 4 mask in general, go hit him up, and he'll be happy to sell you his MCS H4. I believe he wants to get rid of his too, so yeah. But anyways, so for a while I was without a Halloween 4 mask because I got rid of that MCS, and I knew my collection was not going to be complete until I had one in my collection, because I do love the Halloween 4 mask tremendously, so I needed one in my collection. I had to have one. So I waited a little while. Was going to wait for the right opportunity, whether that be a damned 88 from Quiet on the Set, or maybe, you know, maybe another MCS but finished more properly. And then lo and behold, TOTS came out with these Halloween 4 masks. And when I saw the stock photos, I was very impressed. Especially with Trick or Treat Studios, the way they are. I was very impressed, so I went ahead and picked one of these up. And when I got mine in, I actually sent it directly to James. When he showed me pictures of it and the video he did of it, I just wasn't too happy with how the paint job came out, so I got it rehauled. The paint job for me was just too glossy. The eyebrows were painted too perfectly. I didn't like the black that was around the eyes. And then I didn't like the hair. I'm a very picky collector. That's how I am. It's a blessing and a curse. It gets me really good looking Michael Myers masks, but if you're an artist that's done work with me in the past, I'm a pain in the ass. I can be. But he repainted it with a more matted white finish. And this is all kind of chalking up information I said in the other video, but I just want to go a little more in depth in this video and just show some better shots of the mask. Give you a close up here of the face here. Get a close up. You can see here the texture. That actually wasn't paint texture that was actually sculpted into the mask, which is pretty cool. There's the new eye mesh that was put in there. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping around here. Anyways, he base coated the mask in flesh. Then he did a more matted white eggshell color over it. And then he brought flesh out on the nose, as you can see here. He brought a little bit out on the nose, a little bit in the lips there, and the mouth slit, and a little bit on the neck there too. Then he rehaired with some blonde crepe hair, misted it dark brown to give that true H4 accuracy. And yeah, so he did really great work. James did. I don't know if I said already in the video, but James Grimm reheld the mask. I'm losing my train of thought, sorry. But he did really amazing on this mask. It looks absolutely amazing, and now I'm impressed. See, I kind of figured I wasn't going to be happy with the TOTS paint job. I really bought it because I wanted the sculpt. I wanted the chalky texture to be sculpted in already. I loved the look of the eyes, the shape of the eyebrows, just the overall sculpt. I think Justin Mabry killed it. I was kind of scared at first when I was receiving mine. I was kind of scared that mine wasn't going to come with the neck extension, but it did. They came through, and mine, I don't know if you can see, but it has the neck extension right here. So pretty cool. But yeah, I am so happy with this mask. I recommend anybody that wants work done, go to James. Seriously, he does amazing work. He also, when he painted the eyebrows, and this is already old information, but he painted them a little sloppy, a little thinner. Made them look more, excuse me, like the screen use mask. And that's what I wanted. And then I cut a mouth slit into the mouth myself, because I'm sorry, but a lot of people don't understand this. The H4 mask has a mouth slit. It does. It's very hard to tell. You have to see the mask in certain pictures to be able to see it, but it has a mouth slit. So I put a mouth slit on the mask for true accuracy. So yeah, let me give you real quick before I sign off. Because I just wanted to talk about the mask real quick. Let me see if I can get you some side shots here. I noticed I didn't really do this too well in the last video. So here's a good side profile shot here. I love that profile. Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that. The sunlight and the camera's starting to wash out the features. There we go. I love that look right there. So I'll give you a back profile shot here. There's the hair. You can see it's blonde, misted dark brown. I actually messed with it myself and got a little bit of dark brown out of there for a more rugged look. Give you the next profile shot. Maybe. That right there is my favorite right there. I'm sorry, but that's Halloween 4. There's no way around that. That is Halloween 4 all the way. And then, of course, there's a good old front shot here. There we go. Look at that. So yeah, I just wanted to make a video re-talking about the mask, what all was done to it, and then those are things that I love about the mask. Giving good shots of it here in the daylight, right next to the window here. If I had to say anything that I didn't like about this mask, I will say one thing I don't like is how the neck extension is only a piece on the front. I wish it went all the way around the mask. But that's not James's fault, that's TOTS' fault. But yeah, here it is. Anyways, alright, I'm going to sign off. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a good look at this mask. Good look at the texture and the paint job and the new mesh and all the gloriness that's been put into this mask. I love it. Trick or Treat Studios, you did great this year, especially on your sculpting, and even on your latex pulls. Like this pull was a thicker pull. I don't know if I can show you, but it's a little bit thicker this year. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. And then James, as always, you did amazing work, repainting it, rehairing it, making it truly stand out as one of the most glorious looking Halloween 4 masks I've ever seen, and definitely the most screen accurate Halloween 4 I've ever owned. So thank you so much for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Y'all have a great day. Please like and subscribe if you want to. You certainly don't have to. And I'm going to sign off. Peace out. Yeah.